Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling.
Sure. Let's take a look.
All the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Running from something? Welcome home.
You're becoming quite a regular. Well, the beer still tastes the same. Like shit.
Let's see what you got.
Here's to drowning sorrows. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. Don't worry. I'll know when it is.
3 locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
It's time we part ways.
Sure thing. I'll head home.
Hell of a load to carry. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Hi.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Sweet hip boy, sister. Hold on. Hey.
Yeah?
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the gunners, for God's sake.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Huh?
Excuse
Don't
me,
have
miss.
no handouts. Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I loved the song. It was perfect.
She's one of the reasons why this is such a great place to lie low.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
Her family hired me to find out what happened to her.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to tell you.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Peace, sister.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
Mayor Hancock.
Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Sounds like anarchy.
The best kind of anarchy. Embrace it, and maybe one day you'll call this little slice of chaos home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
We're splitting all that, right?
Hey,
What? What's up?
Not another step. We'll let you through for 500 caps.
And if I don't?
Then you die. Any more questions?
Out of my way.
It's your funeral.
What's that?
Playtime's over! Now he's just starting to have fun.
You hit my fight today.
Wait, this is the cop. We need to get the hell out of here. Listen, I like me.
Nice. You must be Emma Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
Check out the t-shirt stand before we leave, huh?
That's right. I'm here to rescue you.
What makes you think?
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum...
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I... You'll see once I get my treatment. I was...
I have a vial of that serum with me. Here. Looks like you need it.
Oh, come on. After all we went through, you're just giving it away?
How did you get that? Never mind, I'd rather not know. Thank you so very much. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first, but he actually thought he could force me.
Let's get out of here.
Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me, even though I didn't actually need rescuing.
We should move north, range out, and hunt. But that sound, what is it? Must have been nothing.
That's a trick. Should teach me that sometime.
Someone there? Let's play, little human!
Yeah. I think we have company.
Wounded! Why, you stupid humans always fight!
Can't take much more.
My arm!
That's how we do things around here. Yeah. Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up? What a day, huh? Everyone's welcome and good neighbor. Even me.
Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting, protection, cold-blooded murder, hot-blooded murder.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Don't you have... Like, important things to do?
You step through the gate. You got balls. Smell that? That's freedom.
Nothing more to say.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference.
Let's see what you got.
Each weapon...
Oh, shit. We should have followed. I would have had your back.
Wouldn't mind a hand later. Gotta toss it.
Yes?
Hey.
Well?
Got it.
Full of surprises, aren't you? I swear I heard something.
Getting rained on over here.
That's what I call it.
Fucking
Confirmed.
invincible over here. Think you know?
die already?
Die on me!
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh. He wishes.
All right, getting off track. What did I say? Oh, that's right. You freaks gotta stick together.
Yes.
Hey, you find it yet? What's the holdup?
And a lot of boxes, okay?
Okay, that looked like
Where'd
it
that
hurt.
come from?
Frag him!
Take him down! Pretty sure we're not alone. Impressed yet?
Find him!
The boss says hello!
Duck up, another kill for me.
You gonna die already? Whatever you dish out, I do.
Your buddy McCree cannot reckon. You look just like Sam, too.
Sure as hell didn't act like him. Instituted to replace people with synths in this town?
Huh?
I ain't just your friend.
Sweet.
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
Wait all day! It's time to put you on ice! Gonna do you up? Spit on your corpse! Oh, I'll find you.
Opening fire!
Rat! Still got some fight left in ya? Time for you to take the fall!
Disappearing act ain't fooling me.
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you.
It wasn't worth wasting my bullets.
I toss out the troublemakers. You keep that in mind.
Yeah?
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's right. And I don't know why I'm handing you all these cups. Funny world, ain't it? Anyway, seeing as my primary function is the sale and distribution of intoxicating substances, I gotta ask, you buying or what?
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
Let's see what you have.
Cash up front, no tabs.
Hey, Charlie.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Just browsing for now.
Fine.
We can kick it up all night. We can put it on the grid. Better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the
I've got a very bad feeling about this
Heads
place.
up. Wait there.
Okay, just give me a shout when you need me.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, the doorway right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get them.
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! No signal at all. Lost him.
What's happening to you? If these people are inside Parsons, if they breathe in...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Who are you again?
Excuse me.
Oh. What do you want?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
I think it's time you told me what's really going on at Parsons.
You're right. It's past time you knew.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours. In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
We'd better get to Parsons right away, then.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
I'm not that great at taking orders.
Then it's time to learn, or neither one of us is likely to leave Parsons alive. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Hey there.
We need to get to Parsons. Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear.
Heads up.
Need something?
Come on.
Sure, no sweat.
Freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long secure. Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his past.
Now he's just starting to have fun.
I don't know where they are.
That's how we do things around here.
Look alive.
Yeah, what is... it?
I'm well aware of the inherent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the along with my own. But I
Who's there? Someone help! Better not try that again.
Still here. Watching DC. Can't find him. Damn it!
Help me! Someone! Damn!
Shit! Lot of blood.
I have something for you.
The wrong day to piss me off!
Find anything useful on him? Time to kick some ass.
Excuse me.
Welcome to the Slog. We're the only tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
The Slog? How'd you come up with that name?
We didn't. It was the caravan traders who started that. I started this place a few years back, but couldn't think of a name for it. Then one day, one of the traders... I asked him if it was... Working here is like... You've probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome, and that's mainly why I started up this farm.
It looks like you've done...
It's a good start. What if this place could be more? What if it could also be... We want this to be... Maybe we could make people...
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact,
We can't sell tarberry. There's a gang of super mutants that's been... It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of them.
I'll take care of those super mutants. I promise.
Good. I didn't know what we were going to do.
It would have been nicer if this was still a swimming pool. Play your cards right, and we stand to make a whole lot of money.